Here we are with the updated tutorial on how to install mods for Project Cars 2. Now this is on the author website, Project Cars modding team, and here we have the updated boot files as well as a bunch of cars here. So I've downloaded a few of them and I'm just going to install them and show you how to go about doing that. And so you can see here exactly what I've downloaded. I have boot files, the 6.0.0.0, which is the most current and up to date. We have the Ferrari 458, the F430, the Focus RS, the LFA, the RX-7 FC, the drift tuned S14 and the Porsche 911 GT3. Okay, so my next install is going to be the Lexus LFA, which is also an EXE install. So I went to run that and it requires a copy of Shift 2 Unleashed, which I don't have, and you can't seem to be able to skip past that. So that's a shame. If you don't have Assetto Corsa, you won't be able to install the Ferrari 458 then, and if you don't have Shift 2 Unleashed, then you won't be able to install the Lexus LFA. Go into Steam, and then Project Cars 2, and you want to right click on the name over here on the left, click on Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files. That brings you into the main install of the game. Now I already have two cars here installed, the FC and the tuned S14. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to open up JSGME, and you'll see these are activated at the moment, so I'm going to deactivate all. Takes a couple of seconds. Okay, and now I'm going to delete that, and we're going to delete the mods folder. So now we're basically back to a fresh install, there's no mods at all installed. If we're going to open up our boot files, most up to date, which we can see here. So we're going to get jsgme.exe and we're just going to drag that over into the main install, and there we have it. So now from here you're going to run it and it's going to ask you where you want to install your mods, so all you do is just click OK. It's going to create a folder called mods up in here, and then it's going to open itself, and that's all we have to do with that at the moment. So we can close out of there and go into our mods folder. Okay, and now that our mods folder is set up, we have our boot files here, so we're just going to drag this entire folder over and drop it into mods. And there we go, just like that. And now we can close out of this zip here, or this RAR file. We're going to pick a mod, and because this was the first one that was out that I was interested in, I re-downloaded the new version, v1.60, and we just drag that over too. So now that we have the boot files and the car, we're going to go back over here and open the readme, and we'll just scroll down past everything here. Where is it? This one here. So you want to go into boot files and then vehicles, boot files, vehicles, scroll all the way down to the bottom and you have vehicle list. You want to right click, open with, and then just pick notepad. Now you want to go down into where the car would fit in an alphabetical order, so we're going to go vehicles up down to Ferrari, and then you go Ferrari and then whatever number, so we are here with Ferrari, and then we want to go to F, so we would be in here, F430, so we would come in after the F40. So if we just go to the end of F40 and press enter to put a new line in, we go over here, copy this and paste it in there, and then you want to save and you can close vehicle list. Now going back into the vehicles folder in the boot files, you want to scroll back up to you find physics, go into there and go into driveline, and then also open this file with Notepad and just scroll right down to the very bottom, and you'll get to end and then all these hashes. So at these hashes you want to press enter twice, and that will give you nice even spacing. Jump back over to the readme and copy all of the stuff here and paste it under the hashes but before end. So you get this. You get record, rear wheel drive, modern dual clutch Ferrari F430. That's all good from there. You can just go and save that and close it. Okay, now from there, if you go back to your boot files, you back all the way back out to the main install. Go down to JSGME again and run that, and then you'll see here you have boot files and your car. So you want to get your car and enable that. Okay, and then you want your boot files and you want to enable that. So you might get this pop-up which wants to ask if you would like to enable the mod even though these folders already exist, and that's not a problem, you just click yes. It may pop up for cars, it may pop up for boot files, it doesn't matter, just click yes and everything should be fine. Now that that's done, we have our car and boot files. Now you always want to activate boot files last. So now that that's done, we can close out of that and our game should be ready to run. Go here, we'll open Project Cars 2. Okay, now that we're in here, we'll just jump down to private testing. Why do you want me to see this? I already own all this stuff. Okay, private testing. We'll go and select our vehicle, so it was a Ferrari, so we'll go back up to Ferrari. And we can see our car is right there. So we'll jump in, we'll select that. And let's set this to daytime so it doesn't look as bad. Oh wait, no, it's midday. Forget about that. Okay, we'll start. And here we are, we're in the race. We're just going to hit start with whatever tune that's there. And I'm just playing with the controller at the moment, but you can see everything is working fine. Just jump in the car, we have lights, we have wipers, and we can drive it. Okay, we're back out of the game. We're going to go back into our install. We're going to go to JSGME, open that up again, and we see we have both our mods installed. Activated, so we're going to deactivate our boot files. Okay, and let's say we're going to install our 911 GT3. We'll open that one up, and we have there. Jump back over here, we'll open our mods folder, drag this over and drop it in, like that, and we'll open up our readme so we can get the text lines that we need to change. Jump back into our boot files, vehicles, right to the bottom, coming up our vehicle list. So we need vehicles GT3. So that would drop in here. After Janetta but before Honda, because it's G then T. Paste that in there and save, and then we go back up to physics, driveline, open driveline, take this and copy you right down to the bottom, hit enter twice so we can space it out. Oh, there's one too many. Just like that, just to keep it looking nice and neat. And we see we've just put this one in here under the F430. Then we'll save. Go back out to our install. I'll just have GSME open, and you can see that you don't have to close this, it keeps everything sitting there. So we take our Porsche 911, we will enable it, and you get lots of the stuff popping up. Just hit yes. Then we take our boot files and enable that. And just click yes again. Okay, and now we'll reopen Project Cars 2. Cool, and here we are, so we'll just jump straight in. And we have our car. You get a few mods that come in as just an exe, so we're just going to run that and see what happens here. I need to prove that I have Assetto Corsa, that's not a problem. Steam, Steam apps, common Assetto Corsa. There we are. Okay, now we need to navigate to this folder here. Oh, we need to go into mods. And install. Okay, now that's pulled our 458 into a mods folder. So I'm just going to jump in here, vehicles, down to the bottom, vehicle list. And these have to be installed in the same way. So we go down here and get our line of text we need for vehicle list. So where are we? Ferrari 458. So we jump in here, save, go to there, go up to physics, driveline, open driveline again, drop to the very bottom. Now we go here under our you, copy you, under 911 GT3, we'll paste that in, space that out. Okay, and save that. Go back over to our main install, JSGME, open that again. Go boot files, take that out. Put the 458 in, yep. And put our boot files back in. Yep. Okay, that's all done, and now we open up and test. And now here we are in game with one that just runs off an exe install. And it looks like everything works the same.